Okay, in chess we have many useful tools to help us in our decision making. And one of the most important ones, is the position. The position is basically the 5-4 squares between two kings, okay? So let's say that here both kings are fighting to reach any of these three squares. And we don't know why, but to reach one of those squares could be the key to the victory, okay? Usually this happens in endgames with really little material, like for example king and pawn against a king, where depending of the positions many times we're going to be able to transform our pawn into a queen or not, if the other guy is able to stop us from doing so, taking the position. And what does it mean to take the position? Well, basically that means that the king that has to move here is going to have to allow the other king to take one of those squares, so keep the position. So for example here, if it's white's turn, white will have to give one of those three squares to the black king, moving wherever he moves. Let's say he moves oh, the software doesn't allow me to move. Well, let's say he moves to e5. This is funny, yes, because there are no other pieces, so it's a draw. But let's say I move to e5, then black king could come to c6. If I go to c5, the black king could come to e6. So he will effectively take one of those squares. So that is the position, and also is related with another word that you should know, the word being Subsquan. And Subsquan comes from the German language, and yeah, probably I murdered that word, I'm sorry, but well, Subsquan is the way I use it in my language. And what it means is that something like the sad need to have to move. Someone could probably in the comments put a better translation, but basically is the way I learned it. So basically is that, like, because you have to move, you win your position. And here for white, that is what happens. Because he has to move, he has to give access to the black king to one of those squares. Also notice that in the position, once again, the kings are in front of each other, but they could be also oh no, sorry, it's not what I mean to say. I mean, they're in front of each other, but the other thing is that they are separate for an impaired number of squares. In this case, 1 square. But it could be 3, it could be 5. Okay, so that will be another form of opposition that we'll talk in the next video, the long distance opposition, but that will be for the future. Okay, for now, I hope you learned this important concept. The opposition, that basically means that if you have two kings in front of each other, the one that has to move will have to give access to the other king. Okay, that's all for now. I hope this was useful for you, and see you next time. Bye bye.